Gentlemen in the mix.
Hype in the chat and Jesus chimes for the highest daily candle close ever again on Bitcoin, 2 days in a row now. Hype in the chat. Hello traders, welcome to the later stream. Sorry, I had my workout, then my cardio, then I had my massage appointment, so everything got pushed back because the weather here has been pretty bad. Everyone was late, so yep, had to just deal with that, man. But dang, dude, last night was, who could have slept last night, man? Seeing $123,231 at the highs. And then altcoins were gonna kind of going, and then Bitcoin pulled back, and then they pulled back too, so it wasn't as crazy. So we'll look at it. Sorry about how I look. This is what happens. You lay down when you're getting massage, and it's like all the blood rushes to your eyes, and it's just like, ooh. Anyway, so here it is, right? Fibonacci wise, we almost saw the major 1414 fib extension, but we just fell short. You see how close? 123 700. That is how close we were to that second fib node. Smashed through the 1272. If you ever want to get crazy, 130,000 is the golden mean ratio. So there's nothing to do at this point, you know, because we're going to play more Jesus chimes. I tweeted about it last night, but here it is. The monthly coupled handle, 100% measured move was achieved as of last night, and that's it. What now? I mean, you've exceeded the 1618 in this situation from the 2021 cycle top to low. You want to talk about 2618s if it ever was to happen? 2618 is $153,000. So you are well out of that, out of the inner fib extensions. 150. 153 would be next, linear fib extensions. Okay, gotta love it, dude. Let's just see what happens. 120 is such a mega level. It's so psychological.
Can we look at the Cash Network AKT?
Nola Moons, what's up, dude? Who dat? Thanks 25. Yeah, we'll look at a Cash Network. Yeah, dude, it's gonna change the world. Come on. It's so different than everything else than 36 million scam coins. Yeah, we'll look at it. Thank you. So, yeah, psychological and measured move and kind of 1414 fib extension. So, you just got to wonder now, all right, do we have a hammer? I mean, that is technically kind of a hammer on the close. Right? Huge wick, small body, hammerish. It's not a hammer until they confirm it with probably a bearish engulfing candle if we were going to get one today. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin futures, see where the gaps are, because it's all crazy. Dude. I mean, they kind of went down to fill the gap yesterday at the low point before the mega run, but they kind of didn't. They kind of like definitely didn't. It was so close. 118.535 is like the candle close, and they got as low as 118.685. So kind of an unfilled gap there, if you're technically speaking. And then certainly an unfilled gap at like 113.8 to 14K. So that's where you're at. I mean, this is a phenomenal rally, breakout kind of price discovery situation, it seems like. And yeah, right at that 1272 fib extensions where they closed it. Never made it to the 1414 here. So Okay, trying to get together. No coffee, so I'm going to be probably dragging this stream a little bit. But yeah, it's tough. It's like crazy to not go live on the day that Bitcoin hit all-time highs, you know, at 120, 123, 231. So I'm just like pulling myself together to be here. So thanks for tuning in. We should cover what we can. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. I'd imagine it's down. Not too bad. It's broken that little channel. I think someone painted some sort of was it a butterfly or a crab pattern here? I think you got. Dang, dude, you're real close. This is like, I got it. Now it makes, you know, 7/8. It's a butterfly. Okay, butterfly. Look, oh wow, it's a perfect butterfly. It's almost like a type 1, type 2. That's crazy. Your butterfly hitting that max threshold 1618. So, wait, the reaction's kind of occurring. Butterfly, purple, feminine. Don't argue. We've already gone over why butterflies are feminine. It's like scripture almost. Okay, so, all right. Let's let alt season begin and continue to draw down. Maybe go test the 200-day moving average. That'd be amazing. Okay, you would just want that because why? Because we got Dogecoin on the weekly implying way higher prices. You have Solana, BNB, and Ethereum all kind of on breakout watch or massive markup watch, where if they're breaking these levels, there could be a massive rally on the 3 largest cryptos in the world that are not Bitcoin. We'll look at those, and that would hopefully we continue to see lower levels here. All right, so
since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
All right, Ethereum, pretty disappointing close, but confirmed breakout with a candle close, the first one. As you've been seeing, you know, buyers attempt to break $3,000 for 4 days, finally broke it with a candle close and confirmed breakout. So there is really, I mean, they might pull it back. It could have been a fake out. Bitcoin's got to go to 114 to go fill that gap with CME. All right, no way it's happening. They would pull this thing back, and it would most likely put in a higher low wherever the pullback happens. But let's just say Bitcoin goes sideways and doesn't just immediately fill that gap and gives altcoins the opportunity to run. Well, then you got some real good upside potential where 3,500 is the target. That's it. I mean, if not 3,500, 3,443, 3,450. So it's just all about, is this a real breakout or not? It is a breakout, but we don't know without follow through and back tests and all that. So hard to see Ethereum run to 3,500 if Bitcoin's going to immediately come for a 114 gap fill on CME futures, right? But either way, as long as they put in a higher low than 2,100, it's the highest low of the uptrend because you just made a higher high than the previous high, a higher low than the previous low. Oh my God, we're starting to be able to start. You're starting to show key characteristics of a trend reversal. Higher highs, higher lows consecutively. So the pullback, the highest high of the new uptrend, give me a higher low, the highest low, and run again. It could go down friggin' 2,600, 2,550, and it wouldn't even matter. It'd be awesome. It'd be like, yeah, highest low, nice. 2,400, oh my God. It wouldn't matter. Higher low. So you're in kind of a good spot on Ethereum, even if it pulls back now. And then we can look at XRP that just killed it, man. Highest daily candle close confirmed since January 31st. I mean, that is just amazing, man. Broke the 290 swing high from December 2nd. Big deal. They did that in March, but immediately rejected. Not sure we're going to get that. But that is a crazy number of days in a row of positive closes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. It'll end at some point, maybe even today. But what a dragon tail. Incredible dragon tail. I think we saw the 1618 maybe. No, 1414.
Pupil tipped $26.18. Not necessarily looking for a chart analysis, but just wanted to get your thoughts on Kathy Wood's Innovation Fund ARKK. Good, bad, okay long-term investment strategy? Thanks Mitch. Clinking beer mugs emoji.
Oh, thank you people for the 2618, the 2618 contribution. The outer fib extension contribution. Thank you, dude. We can look at ARK that at one point was showing, it was very similar looking chart to Coinbase itself, the Wyckoff accumulation. I haven't looked at it in a long time. I'd imagine it's higher. So we'll look. Thank you, dude. Yeah, so what's on deck for XRP? Well, they got to break $3 psychological. Oh my God, the zeros, right? Whole number and that high from March 2nd. And then you think 312 is definitely the next target, 313, because it's like a candle high close reversal point from January 30th, and it's confluent with this dragon 1618. If they ever break that, well, dude, 330 and beyond, who knows? 330 and beyond, yeah. And then you also have that idea, right? We've been kind of showing in passing the 886, not too far removed from that 313 level, which is like 321. So you got to keep that in mind too. All right, now a little more upside, but you started a lot of the lion's share of the rally has occurred in 7 days. The past 7 days, XRP up 32%. Wow, phenomenal. Outperforming the other ones. Solana, very close, dude. Solana on the chart. Let me see if I can. I've got it here. Let me show you the performance difference. I'll pull it up right on the quad screen. Give me one sec. It's right here. I just want to make you see it, visualize the difference in performance from XRP compared to sorry, I'm trying to line it up perfectly. Okay. One and then the other. Yeah, like same type of breakout. All right, top left is Solana, and then the bottom left is XRP. All right, they both broke a pretty real supply line dragon situation, and the sheer difference in performance is astounding. So that's like, are we excited about that because that means there's potential upside on Solana, or oh no, I mean Bitcoin pulls back here, there's no way Solana's going any higher? Yeah, that's a good question. And look at Binance coin, it's a little range between 634, 693 on the 4 hour. They've kind of up thrusted. They failed to break out a couple times and closed below that swing high from May 12th and May 27th, May 21st. So there could be a lot of downside, but that's what's beautiful about it. People are gonna hate it, hearing it, but like just like we were talking about on Ethereum, dude, you could go much lower and you're still in incredible shape. Talk about trend analysis, where the BNB could go to 657 or 635, and guess what? Everything would be fine. So you're kind of getting on the maybe slightly higher end of risk right here on BNB. Maybe on XRP. I mean, even Solana a little bit, because, man, that was a really weak close. Oh. Right. The beautiful momentum shifting structure that's not in jeopardy of being violated until sellers take it below 146. You're all good. So even if it pulls back to 150, it's fine. But dang, dude, I mean, gosh dang, how stupid is today or yesterday, where the 200 simple moving average, no. We're going to test it, fail, close below all of it, close below the top of the inflection zone, 162.83. Just no, not breaking out. Confirmed not broken out on Solana. Super frustrating for someone that's like, look at XRP, what it's done. You know, look at Bitcoin, what it's done. And then you're a Solana holder and you're just like, no breaks. Can't catch a break. Yeah, when will it be violently broken and start marking up to the 190 level, 185, 190? You would think it's on deck. It is you are on mega godlike breakout watch, but the breakout has not occurred yet officially. Thanks a lot, Solana. Suck it up again, dude. Yep, so have your alert set up above 162.83, another breakout attempt, but then you got to break 164 and change because that's the 200-day simple moving average. There has not been one daily candle close above the 200 simple moving average since May 13th, and it was a complete effing fluke. If you exclude that fluke candle close reversal immediately, there hasn't been truly a daily candle close above the 200 simple moving average since February 16th. What a joke. Yeah, beautiful structure, poised for a major markup, but hasn't yet. That's the data that we currently have. I'll be the first one to start pinging you about the breakout markup. It looked like it might have been happening last night. I mean, you got to a high point of like 168 and completely rejected throughout the day. It has something to do with Bitcoin going from 123.231 to 119.3. Yeah. So stay resilient. Keep your eyes and your alerts set up on this asset because it could be going a lot higher if they can just get over these last hurdles. Okay. BNB dead. They were going. I don't know why my work is not saving. God, I hate it, man. I hate it. I cannot. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like my work is getting all left up and trying to save it and it just won't save. Like the ascending triangle, where is it? I don't know. It's just not here. I do a bunch of work. I scanned through a bunch of equities today and like who knows if the work's even saved. I hate it, man. So obnoxious. So let me just try to redraw everything. And they closed the day. Of course they did, right? You can't have nice things. They closed the day below the resistance from 2021, May of 2021, the old high. Unbelievable. It's like we're so close. No, not going to happen. This is how they work. This is how they operated. They completely do the bamboozle. It's like, oh, it's going to break. Nah, no days breaking out. That is how stupid this market can be. How these bots are set up, like suppressing price, not letting it break. Even when it's like, dude, we're at 707. We're at the highest prices seen since February 13th. Nah, pull it back, close below it. What are they doing? Just break it, you losers. No, I can't do it. People are too leveraged. People have to get decimated. They have to go long at 707, 100-time leverage and get liquidated. That's like what's happening, I think. So you're just patient. It doesn't even matter if it comes back to 640, better opportunities to long. I'm just telling you, you were on godlike breakout watch where if they break this one last level that they can't, like Solana, it is a massive markup territory. $800 to $1,000 eventually. Reaccumulation, and you're right at the tip top of that sell wall where they're still selling. Don't I tell you? There is music in the background. I'm sorry that you can't hear it. You shouldn't really be able to hear it too much, man. Like, this is not a DJ stream. I have that 120 BPM in the background because I'm covering an extremely dry and niche subject matter where people that might fall asleep because it could be so boring and dry what I'm talking about. So the 120 BPM is in the background to subliminally keep you awake and active and engaged. That's it. You should still be able to hear it anyway based on the decibel levels. So I don't know, you might be deaf, dude. All right, so those are your bigger cryptos. Could have been good, amazing, unbelievable, and then they had to do the thing. They had to do the scammy pullback. Let's liquidate the stupidly over-leveraged degens and close not breaking out. Okay, whatever. Maybe we'll do it in a month or something. Maybe we'll do it today. I hope we do it today. Let's look like Doge, man. Dude, Doge. Who's going to do it too? And then there's, we'll pull it back. Of course, my work probably doesn't save here either. I hate this, man. No way. Okay, at least it's somewhat saved, I guess. Right, I mean, they're taking it to 21 cents again, and then just every gain on the day gone. It was up like 5%. You need probably Bitcoin not pumping and then dumping, pumping and then going down $3,000. You probably just need it sideways if you want these alts to run. It's going to be whack-a-mole, man. Like Algorand right now, it's up almost 3% on the new day. CRV at 1.75% on the new day. What? Wait, what's going on? Yeah, altcoin whack-a-mole. HBAR at 1.5%. OXT at over 1%. I mean, like, you sideways, altcoins can do things, but not when Bitcoin starts really pulling back. That's when, yep, all the gains get just destroyed on the alts. So I don't even care about the daily so much. You're approaching a supply line of the downtrend you've been in all year, but dude, this is just unreal. I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna do this and see if this works. Maybe I'm gonna lose all the work from earlier scanning, but at least I'll have the original stuff, I guess. I don't even know. We'll see. It's probably screwed. Thoughts on XRP? Dude, come on. Like, I literally just looked at it. Really? That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Algorand. That was just crazy, man. I mean, look at this. This is phenomenal. It's freakish, but it's perfect. It's like weekly M-shaped type 2 return. The type 2 return itself was the completion zone of its own little shark pattern at an inflection point. Look at this thing, man. What is Algorand up since the 8th? It is up 65% in less than a week, about a week. Breaking a key resistance. So, like, where if they really break the, dude, this is such a massive level. There's no arguing or denying its existence. It is so real of a reversal point. If they break it and it's real, dude, you could be going to 35 cents today or tomorrow. That's how insane it is. Just nothing here, straight up and down. They're 28 cents to 36 cents, up and down. So if it's real, which we don't know because it's the beginning of the new session, Asia's awake, they can just dump it later. You got 23% upside given enough time above 28.6 cents. Just beautiful. Okay. It was all about the weekly, though. The weekly was just unreal, dude. Just like, are you kidding me? Hey, look, 886, massive markup after enough time. Look, 886, massive markup given enough time. It's just crazy. 886 chat, burn it in your mind, get it tattooed on your body somewhere. The 886, it's the magic level. Over and over and over again. Never stops, right? And then we got other ones, right, that are up, man. Remember, CRV was doing things already. It had already bottomed out. Already bottomed out. Already spring back tested. And this is setting up probably, 111. Dude, you're at the basement. You're at, like, the point where that, if you remember, most of y'all don't, these S-coins got listed and they painted these patterns. This is where the pancake NFT came from back in late 2020, early 2021. These unbelievable M-shapes developed locally. And I was like, dang, dude, someone could manage the risk here. And little did we know what was going to happen. Like, they ended up hitting crazy numbers after those. You just happen to be positively correlating to the key levels again at the same, history repeating itself 5 years later. But yeah, CRV was insane because there was like 50+% downside when we had painted this M shape, and then it proceeded to violate the key support just to hit the 88% retrace. then the buyers recaptured the level immediately, then reconfirmed the validity of the old area and held, and now you've got another higher low after a higher high. You've got like a trend reversal. It's higher highs, higher lows above the 200. I mean, any pullback's just gonna probably be a buying opportunity on CRV. Something's happened, man. The bots are in love. They love CRV. Higher highs, higher lows after the M shape. I love it. I mean, yeah, 80, 87.7, 111, 123, 188 after that. You'll see. Give it time. Well, we can look at total too. That did make an all-time high on the close even. So Jesus chimes here. Jonathan, do you like totals? He said, yes, I like totals more than I've ever liked totals in my entire life.
I like turtles.
Four strength, 4 stem, leather belt. There it is. Breakout. I mean, of the zone. Highest price, 3.8 trillion we've ever seen. And the highest close we've ever seen. Taking out the highest close we saw in December of last year. Only after the back test of the old level. This is exactly what these Mag 7s did. This is what's crazy. Like Microsoft and Google, not Nvidia, maybe Amazon. They go and they, at the deepest point of the correction, they go and back test the old cycle top highs as support, and they're running. Microsoft did an all-time high after doing that. So was total. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Dang, you know what? This is kind of crazy, dude. This is like kind of psychotic. Oh my God. Let me, I haven't looked at this one in a long time. I guess I have. Nope, dude. Look at this. This is OXT. It's up on the day. It's on watch list. I stopped caring. But bro, no way. No way. Like all-time lows, but the M shape, type 1, type 2, and on the type 2, there's a local form of confirmation. First level of positive momentum seen on OXT's weekly since January 27th, happening on this week, this new week.
Love for Kodkin, love for you.
Oh yeah, dude. Up 10%, bro.
Is that a joint?
Kodak. Let's go. It's just the framework's here. Not at the best levels, but dang, dude, same price since June 2023. The size of the structure is ridiculous. I mean, we're at 763 days of a harmonic framework's development. It's like, okay, you can put $100 in it, like whatever. I don't care if it breaks, okay, stop loss below 5 cents. If oh no, I've lost, whatever. But dude, you just gotta wonder, 760 plus day development of the M shape and the type 2 with the local confirmation and supports. It's the lowest risk area with the most upside. If it happened to play out, if it actually happened to play out and didn't fail, I mean, your upside's like 169, 170% upside minimum on OXT. Interesting. I don't know. I'm just pointing it out to you. The framework, it's here. You had a bullish engulfing candle last week, which could have been a signal candle maybe. Something to think about. If you missed the train, you need a scam coin, here you go. Unreal. Wow. OXT is AI related. Oh, let's go, dude. Yeah, I don't know. They've had it for a while, but the XP thing, but for some reason it's now finally implemented into my stream today. First time ever. So I got top fans. Nola Moon is #1 and Boring Finance #2 and EJ Mac FLA is #3. Get wrecked, everyone else. Top fans. Who's going to be my top fan, man? Which I think it just comes from engagement, like typing in the chat is what gets you points, I believe, right? Nola Moon has, it's like, it's not just typing in chat, it's also contributions. So that's why Nola Moon is just like blowing everyone out of the water. Interesting. I've never seen this. This has never happened before. This is the first stream that's ever occurred. So history. Whew. Okay, so let's continue on the dusty trail. Yeah, dude. Talk about just kind of something that was forgotten. QNT, the M-shaped type 1, type 2 here. Now trading above key support resistance. I mean, eventually your upside could take you to 156. That is on deck. Given enough time above 100, long enough, 156 target. Got a really big confirmation structure. How large is this one? It's ridiculous, dude. 1,000-day large M-shaped Gartley type 2 return. These are the size of like gas giants, dude. You wonder if they're going to be reliable, 156, but also possibly 358 if they actually play out. I don't know if they will. I just know that the framework's insane here. PvP chat? That's right, Crypto Dinero. Who's going to PvP? Person versus person. Dang, weren't you like bearish? See, Jayo, I don't even know. Who are you, dude? Weren't you like bearish? No, I wasn't. Weren't you like a terrible, didn't you have terrible aptitude, inability to understand anything I ever talk about on this live stream? Like every single stream I've said, candidly, I don't know where the asset's going next. I don't know where Bitcoin's going next. All I know is the framework. All I know is how to manage risk appropriately using frameworks that have been studied for 100 years.
Hey Mitch, can we take a look at Zelica on Mex? Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Zelica. Oh my god, dude. Ancient scam coin from the 2018 days. Yeah, we can. Wonder if this will ever play out. It doesn't look like it. It looks pretty bad. I mean, it's like it's there, but dude, it's ape coin and someone's got to bid on it. Like they're not bidding on it. It's been here and valid for months. That's what they do, though. They did it on Filecoin last cycle. It was like 3 months, 2.5 months of just sideways on the type 2. Like it's never going to play out. And then just one day, just eruption. Anyway, yeah, we're just looking at some of these gainers. IOTA was insane. It was so beautiful. What an M shape. Hit its highest price since May. Not a big deal. Hit 23.63 cents. Breaking the 200 moving average. The same thing, man. Like big. There still could be way more upside. They could take it back to 15 cents in the worst case scenario, and it'd be even better of a, you know, a setup if you wanted to. Anyway, let's shift gears to the S&P 500. Amongst its highest candle close ever, but not. It's like the third highest daily candle close we've ever seen. Just elevated up there, 0.19%, zero retraces at all. We have earnings season beginning this week, and it's going to start revving up next week and the next week after that, next 2 weeks. But I think Netflix is the biggest company, one of the biggest ones that reports like late this week, like Thursday. So yeah, and do we have CPI coming up? Maybe tomorrow. CPI, back me up, refute it. Tell me what's tomorrow. Something. We have data coming in, so that could affect the markets. But so far, the wall of worry continues higher, and Bitcoin hit its 1272, almost its 1414 from the same respective swing highs to lows, right? Like the previous all-time high to the correction low. That's the same way we did Bitcoin on Fibonacci. Bitcoin is up here, almost at 1414. So certainly outperforming the spider. It was like this. It was.
And then, just like that,
Bitcoin was outperforming the living crap out of the index funds. But they were very much in line. They were almost identical in performance until this weekend, and then it got crazy. So banks earning tomorrow, CPI's tomorrow, inflation. Yeah, okay. CPI, dude. All right, Dow Jones, no all-time highs. Still elevated up against the big resistance, 45,000. No breakout. If they did break it out, we could easily target like we did on the spider, which is 47.3. Gotta have some good earnings. I mean, if we're gonna break out soon and go into price discovery on the Dow Jones, it's gonna be from that catalyst, earnings season being good. Maybe CPI. I don't know. It could be bad. Yes, I don't know. Like, it doesn't even matter if it's good or bad. People could interpret it as good or bad because it's forward-looking, and it means that lower interest rates are probable because it's bad. That's what happened on the last jobs report, or the jobs report last week, or 2 weeks ago at this point, I guess. Job reports are miserable. So the Fed is increasing its probability, or the probability is increased of Fed's lowering interest rates closer maybe this year because it was so bad, and it pumped the markets. So it could be one way or another. It seemed like earnings, like, wow, they killed it on earnings. Top to bottom beat. Everything's great. Dump it. Yeah. That's what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. You're just going to see a bot-driven frenzy one way or another, like always. Here's your Nasdaq. Guess what, chat? It was so close, was it? It was, in fact, the highest daily candle close in human history. We did it, man. Took out the July 3rd high, July 9th, 10th. You did it, man. 20,640. First close we've seen that high. And if you were going to continue, high to low, Fibonacci, 21,671 is the 1272. So Bitcoin is outperforming the living crap of the Nasdaq. If this was the Nasdaq would be trading like 22,287. So Bitcoin is the king, and it is confirmed now. Unless they pull it back and then it gets back in line with, the index funds. So we'll see. The IWM, the Russell 2000, small caps, nice bullish engulfing candle today. I think eventually 230, 234 is going to be tested if they keep it going like this. It's just the next big resistance back from 2021. Major resistance, dude. It's undeniable. It's just there. Yeah, small cap's been doing very, very well since the bottom. Small caps up off the lows at this point, 30%, 90 days. Bullish control zone on the RSI, looking good. Invalidated bearish divergence, that's also good. Yeah, no exhaustion of any sort on the small caps. It looks pretty good, man. All right, those are your index funds, and then we can look at gold. That is, wow, unreal, kind of like holding up, like resilient. Are they really gonna do? It's hard to say. I don't think we can consider this a swing low yet. You'd have to go test the sell wall to be able to be like, oh, it's an ascending triangle. Not quite yet. It's just super neutral, sideways consolidation, right? You just got a kind of a rectangle neutral, but yeah, higher lows for now, same highs. Yeah, kind of crazy. Gold's holding up like this, but I think this is what you kind of want. You want eventually Bitcoin's price discovery expansion chills out, and you see Bitcoin go from for months sideways. What does that do? Opens the door for assets in the same class sector to thrive, like silver, like palladium and platinum. They've been and copper. Copper hit all-time highs recently. Palladium, white copper accumulation. Platinum, 10+ year highs or close 10-year highs, 11-year highs. All been doing exceptional. So speaking of silver, so you can see it. Yeah, yesterday was the big day. So kind of a shooting star potentially, but it's not even valid till they follow through it. Got to get a lower close today. The RSI is so ridiculous, so strong. Trading the bullish control zone, not quite overbought. 68.5 is so nice. And then the monthly is all that really matters here. The monthly. Yeah, harmonic framework hitting target 1 yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever. And there's just not much here to like 43.283, 43.28, and then eventually the top of the harmonic, $48 to $50. Yeah, metals are melting up, and it really has everything to do with monetary debasement, chat. Your purchasing power is collapsing. I hope you have some sort of exposure to these risk-on assets or more risk-off assets like gold and silver. One of them. Because if you don't, bye-bye, you're becoming more and more poor. The K-shape that's still going, right? K-shape recovery, you are sliding down the bottom side of the K if you're not participating in these markets, making any yield on your money. I feel bad because like half the U.S. doesn't even participate in the stock market. They don't have any stake in equities, and it's like, wow. Those people are getting poorer and poorer. I don't know how they get out. All right, silver. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. You know, orange juice is up like 50% in a month. They're so stupid, dude. Here's your platinum on the monthly here. Right, last month on the close had its highest monthly close ever since August 2014, and you know, this month intra-month seeing its highest level since August 2014. So kind of a big breakout point. This is swing high from 2006, swing low from 2011, 2013. It's a very real level. They broke in and they're holding above. So didn't do too. I mean, it was, you know, nothing crazy. The pump's already happened, right? So it's just kind of meandering on up above 1344, 1346. Impulsing after just heart rate monitor forever, like untradeable in ways. Like, no way to trade this, dude. Thinking it's gonna mark up, it finally did. And then you got your copper, unreal, already at all-time highs. Like by far, it's still just hanging out up there. It just looks like it might be flagging bullish consolidation, resetting the RSI at 64.6. It's so strong, dude. Copper is crazy strong. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then the China is copper, copper is China. Dude, this is like the craziest thing. Trying to, what was it again? 50. Where is it? What's the ticker of that, man? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the CN50 USD. Yeah, there we go. This is the one. It is so crazy. People, you know, wow, old data too. But, dude, this is phenomenal. Okay. Showed you this last week, how crazy this is. This is like the most insane looking accumulation ever. You have a 3 rising valleys, the 3 gorges dam. You have a 3 gorges dam accumulation signature that is so, it's like, dude, they're not going to mess around with patterns. They're not messing around. This is like, how does one bite China? You want to see something crazy? Look at this. Okay, China. Golden cross occurring like as I'm speaking to you on the weekly. Or, okay, next week it will be confirmed no matter what. That will cross over. It's going to happen. So you're just sitting 1, 2, 3. Third test of a key support resistance. So real. And now trading above the 200 and the 50. And you're about to have a golden cross on the weekly. It's just like China's market's about to go berserk to the upside by the looks of it. And that's all I got to say about that. Amazing. So I don't know. That means like, is Baidu and JD.com and Baba, are they going to continue to go nuts? Are they going to go nuts? I don't know if it correlates, but I'm just tell you, this is, I wish every asset I looked at looked like this. Okay, everyone. High volume on the Third Valley back test. It's phenomenal. Anyway, so we were looking at copper. Dude, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Let's yeah, Hong Kong looks good too. Wow. Yeah, new trend on Hong Kong 33. Bunch of higher highs, higher lows. Asia, man, looking solid. Okay, orange juice, man. Just psychotic, man. Crazy weekly. They defended this key level from the low to the high. Yeah, 52% in 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks. I'm surprised it held. It's, the old look, resistance, resistance, resistance. That's a mega level. That's what you look for, though. Bottoming structures at key levels. It was diverging kind of crazy. The rich man's drink, for sure. All right. Got a couple requests. I'm really hungry, man. All right, let's look at Akash Network for Nala Moons. But Akash, dude. It looks like it's trying to put in a bottom somewhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, resistance, the old inception high from 2022. Spring back test from 2023, 1 and 2. It's a shark. It's a shark that's reacting. It's a beautiful shark. Beautiful shark at a really nice level. There's just 36 million of these. So what do you want me to do? Look at Akash Network. If you're not looking at Akash Network, you're irresponsible. Okay. There it is. It was like many others. Not many, but some others, right? Were perfect, right at the key level, and you bounced. This could continue, but you could just imagine if Bitcoin has any real pullbacks, you're going to get pullback on this. You could take it any higher too. But what you would really wish you could have, if you were lucky, if you were fortunate, if we could control the markets ourselves, we would want a second test. And that would be the confirmation level. That'd be the harmonic framework, type 1 reaction, type 2 return. That is what we would dream of. Pull back. Give me a second test. Make it easy to strategize. Stop losses, all that. Maybe it's so strong they only get a 105. And it's just like, that's the spring back. Maybe just do this. I'm going to get a higher low. Be phenomenal. If we were lucky. We may not get it, all right? I'm just saying this is what you want for a phenomenal trade setup. Someone could have longed here, of course, like they could on the other ones, yeah. And you're up a lot in a very short period of time. So that's like, yeah, nice. Above 95 cents to $1.05, you're golden.
Hey Mitch, could you take a look at
upside.
a Nasdaq? A bit flat for a while, but UAV taxis could be good in future.
What's up, cryptostockticker.net? Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at that. Cheers. Thanks, man. So your upside potential, it seems like, is a little bit higher to 170. 200-day moving average is there, as well as the overhead resistance from August 2023. So that's probably, if it's going to continue its type 1 reaction off this low, that's your upside potential. Like, so potentially, if the market doesn't crap out or anything, about 23 to 26% upside, but you can't count on it because these reactions, they tend to stall out, and then we get second tests, and after the second failed attempt from sellers to break supports, that's when even, the cavalry comes in. The tons of lower risk traders come in on the second low, and that's typically why you get major resounding rallies off the second test, not the first. Sometimes it happens off the first. I've seen it, but I'm saying it's really good to have confirmation. Palma holding up. Yeah, dude, alert went off, then it pulled back. So that's right, Cody. Intel is about to do it. It's got the Wyckoff accumulation. Absolutely. We've covered on the stream multiple times. Cabinet Crypto, you should be in the Discord, man. I notify you every time I go live. I want to tell you. I tell you almost every stream. YouTube will fail to notify you. That's it. Okay, next one was ARK. Well, Kathy Woods, ARK Innovation Technology. Yep, same thing. It was the same thing as Hood and others, and there it is. No, I've not changed anything. I haven't looked at it in so long. Even if it was April, I'd have looked at it. I'm like, dang, dude, it's almost like a shark. It's not almost. It literally is a shark on this pullback. An 886 retrace shark. But it already had the 3 rising valleys, extremely similar to Coinbase's bottoming structure and Robinhood. And there's nothing here. I mean, pretty much, like maybe $78, but we've discussed, I've already plotted. See, this is the golden zone on the weekly, I believe. Yes, the weekly golden zone. I don't know, it's been a long time I've had this here. From the high point to low point, you haven't seen it. 79 to 109. If you look at resistance, it's not the 382, not a 50. It's closer to the 618 for real resistance. Yeah, 106 is probably where it's. I mean, if you're talking about major reversals at key inflection points, you're in outer space right now. You've broken everything. You broke this last little level of resistance at 72 from 2022. Straight up and down. So, here's a swing high and a reversal from 2020. So I think 106 is your longer term target. This is a phenomenal structure. This is so perfect, man. It's specimen. And then, you got a throwback, and then you got a tail end shark. Okay. It never invalidated the structure. It's still there. You want to measure move? We can do that. From the low point to the confirmation line of the 3 rising valleys, the confirmation line of the 3 rising. So key characteristics of the 3 rising valleys: 3 discernible peaks proportionate to each other, very proportionate. The retrace, the time, the size. You see how perfect and by the book it looks? It's beautiful. Then on the top side, you have 2 peaks, 1 peak and then the second peak, which is higher always than the first peak. That's so 5 peaks total. So the confirmation line is at or above, like the breakout point, to confirm the pattern's validity is that second peak. So that you measure the size of the structure up to the confirmation line from the breakout point, and look, lo and behold, the measure move is perfectly a 38% retrace. So that would be like someone's target 1. But if you're looking left, it's probably 106 to 109, and then 130 after that. This is like a longer term hold probably. The trend reverse, you're in an uptrend, man. Higher highs, higher lows. Any pullback is going to be a higher low. And you're going to probably get into the deeper end of the golden zone at some point, but it might take 6 months. Are you ready to hold and wait? It's an investment, man. Yeah, it looks good. Looks great. Does that make sense? Yeah, James. Rare earth strategic minerals. Amazing. Cyclical. And hit the cycle bottom. Crazy, man. So that request was for people. I don't know if that helped at all, but thank you, dude. I'm in the chat for ARK doing things. Let's look at the Zelica. I know Kodak was not requested, but just hype because we looked at it, looked great, and then mooned. This one's not great actually on the weekly, daily. Hey, speaking of the three rising valleys, you kind of had it back in from July to October last year for the pump and dump. Now it's at all, the lowest lows. It's terrible. It's just, there's no, I guess they're defending this swing high from 2020. Pathetic. Yeah, it's a shark pattern. Great, dude. Lowest highs, lowest lows. It could rally, man. It could go insane. You break 1.58 cents. It could go straight to 2.5 cents. But I just think you're better off owning other assets. It doesn't mean it can't moon. Terrible trend. I just prefer higher highs, higher lows consecutively. This is the lowest lows of the downtrend you've been confined in for years since the 2021 mania top. Yeah, 1 and 2. I'm not going to argue and say there's not a confirmation low being put in, but that doesn't mean the trend's reversing. Remember we just talked about on Ethereum? We can say definitively that Ethereum's reversing its trend to the upside. It is. It just is. Because by the book, it's making consecutive higher highs and higher lows now. This one is not doing that. It's lower highs, same lows recently. But before that, lower high, here's the lower low, then this low, and the lower high, then these highs. It's not good, but it doesn't mean it can't blow up. It can't rally off the lows. I mean, these things get so destroyed. Someone come in and throw $1 million in and just pumps the thing 30%. Oh, we're back, man. You said this. You said... It's like, dude, it's like, what do you want me to say? I'm looking at trend analysis and structures, and there are better ones. Even if it was to blow up and go up 30% tomorrow. Still better ones. Yeah, I guess you're good above 9.7 tenths of 1 cent. Nice. Anonymous, there you go, dude. I mean, MEX, Binance, this one probably has more data than MEX, I would almost imagine. So, what's up, James, dude? Thank you, man. 5th super chat, let's go. I don't know why it's not playing. Hello? Maybe they're not, super stickers are not the same as super chats and stream elements now. I'm gonna look at that. Lack's waking up. Nah, dude. People were saying Lack was lacking in general chat today. I'm like, well, we're just waiting on you to sell. And then the composite operator and me, we're going to pump it as soon as y'all sell Lack. I'm just waiting. Okay. So y'all let me know when you offload your Lack, your LAC, so I can talk to the composite man. All right. On a conference call and just blow it up. Thank you, James. EH for cryptos.tickernet. Oh yeah, EH. Zach, yeah, man, long time. Inhang Holding sounds Chinese to me. China. My God, dude. Yep, this looks good. This looks like Chinese markets. Ehang Holdings. Someone tell me if it's China. Yeah, like go to the 3-day or the weekly and you can see the 3 rising valleys. The class accumulation structure is very, very visible here. It's already, oh my God, dude, this is so good. Wow. Wow, it's like actionable. You know you're going to target, right? If you're a big boy, you're going to target $42. Oh my God, dude. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like this. It's not as perfect. Someone can have different ideas too. I'm like 1 and I see 2 and now I see 3. Dude, that is beautiful. And your stop loss below 1473. I know it's kind of tricky and skating above that 200 some moving average, but I mean, you could be conservative and have target 1 at 29.56. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Right there, $29. So very simple to set up a plan here. Don't know if it's equitable. Let's close, man. Oh, let's go, dude. Yeah. target 1, maybe even a little looser. So like that, target 1 and target 2. This is incredible. Great request, dude. Good trend and great structures within the trend. And positive price action correlation to a very real inflection point. Local forms of confirmation, 1 and 2. It's all above that 200. Positive momentum just building. There's just so much to this that's great, man. And if you break that, forget about it. I don't even know. I mean, like, you could almost target for $93 on target 3. I don't know if that's going to happen. It would be definitely some sort of Babe Ruth swing for the fence situation. You could pull out Fibonacci if you wanted, but dude, it would be almost this simple. I mean, Ehang Holdens. That is a phenomenal chart. Congrats to Crypto Stalker Net, dude. You become hype king in the Discord if this plays out. I'll just tell you that, because this is a great looking chart, great structure, great trend, consecutive higher lows. I mean, there is someone accumulating, and you have buyers defending key levels that were once resistance from, its genesis. It's support now. This has got all the makings of a Velocity athlete. It's unreal. Okay? It's this simple, too, for a trading plan. That simple.
If ETH is going to run to 3,500 eventually, can we look at etc. Classic? Will it play catch up?
Probably. Gills, yeah, we can look. We're after this. So we got just a trend analysis. We got a chart pattern. We got technical indicators. Yeah, we got very good variables that exist, and it increases our probability of this resolving the way it looks like it might. Okay. Fantastic. EH might buy some tomorrow. My God. Hype. Remember, Hype King if it plays out. Okay. There you have it. Hand delivered. Crazy good. Like stupidly good. Earnings. Okay, well, everyone August 21st. So you got time at least. Maybe this resolved. This looks poised. Like the next thing that happens is it goes to $29 again to $42. Like if it resolves, if the TA is respected. Because it's tested once and twice, holding, starting to rally. Yeah, we need a news-driven catalyst or something. It's got 1 million volume plus, so we're okay there. This is it, dude. Unreal. Okay, Ethereum Classic. Dude, it's the real Ethereum. It's got the slightly higher low. Bullish alternate bat. Maybe. Yeah, bullish alternate bat. Exceeded the 100%. Maybe went to the 113. The alt. It's too deep. I think the alt bat needs a 386 on the B point. But yeah, 113. My God, perfect. All bad. This is gonna be a little bit different green. I think so. Hold on. Yeah, AB needs to be a 382, so it's not technically an alt bat too deep on the B point. But dang, if it wasn't everything else, wasn't it? It's pretty good. It's like kind of a harmonic, but it's informal. It's not a real harmonic by the book. With a good 113 and maybe a type 2, but still below the 200. Can't make a higher high to save its life. Yeah, if Ethereum somehow eventually goes to 3,500, yeah, $22.58 to $24 would be on deck, and that's it so far because that's such a it's such a crazy level. But look at these M shapes. Like this one was just a dud for so long. I mean, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to resolve crazy. You just could be stuck chopping. Yeah, for real, man. Like, this has just been a dead asset. 2022 doesn't matter. You get pumps and dumps, and it's all the same. It's bad, dude. It's real bad. It's like platinum. Yeah, almost like untradeable because it's just... Yeah, can never get to Leroy Jenkins territory. Bitcoin drawing down on the new day. It's on 650 points. at the lows of the day, actually. Oh my god, man. Black. Why y'all saying it's waking up? Did it do something at the end of the day? Not really. I was looking at it earlier. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I guess it did do something and then it pulled back. Whatever. Dude, it's your once a day medicine, your lack medicine. Everyone ingest your lithium. Harmonic structure at key inflection points. Again, why is it not played out yet? Because you still own it. We're waiting for you to sell your position so this can go up 50% in a day or something stupid. Okay, a news-driven catalyst comes out and it's Lithium Americas has done something. They've discovered a new technology. It's gone, dude. Composite Man had acquired his position down here, and he'll be making the call soon to Kramer and CNBC and stuff, and it's just gonna be, wow, we're at 382, like that. Call options up 200%, 300%. Wow, no way. Yes way. Complete way. Are you kidding? It's the most yes way ever right now. So just waiting on y'all to sell, and then we will pump this thing. All right, we got the request. One thing that someone tipped and they mentioned Kodak, and it was like, and this work didn't save either. Remember what oh yeah, it did. Nice. Dude, unreal. Up 11.5% after just last week had identified the EH. It's the same picture. Kodak, man. Kodak Kang above 571, 629. Nothing to it. Target eventually $13. You won't believe it, but you will see. Hidden divergence, bullish divergence on the last low, the 200-week moving average, positive correlation to the inflection points. I mean, this was just spectacular, dude. And I'm just so happy to see immediate results. And we should probably see that soon on EH if the TA is going to be completely respected. All right. Everyone should be in the Discord, man. Like, you don't have to participate. You just want to be there so you get pinged when I go live. Or I ping, like, look, last night, everything's on Breakout Watch. Pinging. You're being, like, apprised to good information. Like, I'm not wasting anyone's time with these pings. Someone's go, oh, ping Mitch's Discord. Oh, what? On Breakout Watch? Oh, it's trying to break out. Oh, BNB 700. Oh, Bitcoin's this, that. Like, they're quality pings if you're in the Discord. I think it's beneficial. It adds value to your life, okay? So Kodak, man, just the beginning, okay? Just the beginning. All right, y'all. I got to get some dinner. It's been a good 4.5, 5 hours of just nonstop. Look at the weekly on Bitcoin. Yikes. We are up 0.05%, $55 on the new week. What, dude? We were up so much more. We were up a lot. We were up 3.2% at one point, and now we're not. Flat on the week.
Every day I'm checking the price.
Oh, sorry.
Can devs do something?
Every day I'm checking price and it's rising. Check price, good price. I have underinvested by a lot.
That's what a lot of people were saying past 2 weeks. Quality pings, man. No TAs of it, not Xi Jinping, but just ping. Winnie the Pooh ping. All right, yeah, thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. It's going to be hard to, beat yesterday and the day before stream. I mean, that mania was crazy. We crescendoed last night. I mean, go live, dude, at like 2 a.m. Like, what the, it's tough. So, we got a potential hammer or a potential shooting star, green shooting star on Bitcoin that any pullback would be welcome almost. Come back, test 112, 109. Come make sure it's real. That'd be amazing. I know people don't want to hear that and lose their mind, but Yeah, that was a nice run in a short period of time. Like over 10% in 2 days or so, 3 days, whatever it was. So, nah, it was like a week. Sorry, less than a week. So thank y'all for coming out. Join the Discord. It is pinned in the chat above. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the T. Hey.
Flowers to all the boys and girls. Flowers to all the boys and girls.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.